The Aviation Service Award.
One of the unsung heroes of the CAAP, she has served as an administrative assistant since 1990. Her exceptional work ethic has made her an invaluable addition to CAAP's ranks, aiding in the licensing of pilots all over the country. For your untiring devotion to the aviation industry, we would like to congratulate you, Ms. Faye Pat. Ms. Pat. There she is over there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, aviators like to joke around that if Ms. Faye Pat weren't there, we wouldn't have any aviators to give awards to. Ms. Pat, please come on. A few words?
Good evening, everybody. Maraming salamat.
Very shy, but photo opportunity, Ms. Pat, Ma'am Fe. Photo opportunity with Captain Joy and Attorney Tugate. Next awardee, ladies and gentlemen.
The Aviator of the Year, Civilian Aerobatics.
Ladies and gentlemen, this awardee had a childhood dream. A childhood dream of flying, which never left him. And at the ripe old age of 40, that's when he decided to pursue it. Not stopping there, he continued to challenge his limits, training in aircraft aerobatics. His displays of precision aerobatics have not been seen since the days of pioneer aerobatic pilot Alfredo Carmelo, who dared to challenge the conventions of flying the right side up. His innate desire to pass on his knowledge led him to put up Aviation Airworks Academy, which has trained hundreds of young men and women who are now captains of major airlines, the aviation departments of large corporations, the Coast Guard, and the Philippine National Police. Through all these years, he has never forgotten how every achievement is but a blessing coming from a desire that God created in his heart. Ladies and gentlemen, help me congratulate Captain Maynard Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, every time Captain Maynard goes up in the sky, he never fails to mesmerize us. But tonight, he will mesmerize us in a very different way that you and I are not totally used to, but will be surprised to see. Maynard, you have a few words.
A poem by John Gillespie McGee, entitled High Five. Oh, I have slipped the surly banks of earth and danced the skies of laughter's silver wings. Sunward I climbed and enjoyed the tumbling mirth of sunsplit clouds, and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up, the long delirious burning blue, I topped the wind-swept heights with easy grace. Whenever up, lark, wherever eagle flew. While with silent lifting mind, I trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God. Many things to be thankful for, many people to thank, and I would like to thank you and the Lord who has given you and me the privilege of viewing His creation from a distinct perspective, from the point of view of birds. The same God who gave us the passion to enjoy that life, that adventure, which we call aviation. I thank you, my friends, and God, for allowing me this privilege of holding this trophy. And this I receive in behalf of everyone who loves aviation. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Captain Wiener, and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to honor foreign pilots who have demonstrated their unwavering support and dedication to the Philippine aviation industry.
The Aviator of the Year August participation in the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta.
Ladies and gentlemen, this pilot is one of the pioneers of balloon flying in Japan. Participating in international competitions, he has been attending the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta since its first few years. If I'm not mistaken, second or third, he was there already. Aside from keeping a printing business, he also has traveled all over the world, but still chooses to fly balloons whenever he's in the Philippines. And he has visited every single island in the country. That's 7,100 islands. Can you imagine that? Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Sato-san, Noboru Sato from Japan. Wish to say a few words? No. Very shy. But thank you very much, Sato-san. A man of few words, but a lot of writing. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic. Okay, that's Sato-san. And ladies and gentlemen, next award is
Aviator of the Year August participation in the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta.
This gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, has flown over 350 different kinds of balloons in 46 different countries and has never missed a single year in the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. Can you imagine that? 20 years since the first one. He's an air traffic controller by profession and a true aviator at heart. Aside from balloons, he also flies a Piper ragplane over his farm in the English countryside. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating Mr. Pete Bish of England. Mr. Bish.
Well, that was a bit of a shock. Yes, it is every fiesta that I've been to, and once or twice more as well. But it never stops to my enjoyment for coming to the Philippines, seeing the smiling faces when we fly the balloons, the four-wheel drive crews who come and get us, always find us. It is the best meet in the world, and I'm always pleased to come back. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pete. And it's nice to have you back here in the Philippines for the 20th Philippine Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. Perfect attendance. Okay, in case you're wondering, we had a change of presenters from a while ago. We had Attorney Tugade. Well, because Attorney Tugade will be stepping up on stage a little later on. But in the meantime, we'd like to recognize a man who I've known as ever since he was a captain, actually. And he's now a Major General in the Philippine Air Force. Major General Raul de Rosario as one of our presenters. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we also honor an aviator who has spent his life, his whole life practically, in service of the industry.
The Aviator of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award.
And, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman graduated from the Philippine Air Force Flying School back in 1956. And he continued to be a flight instructor for the T-6 and T-28 for the 102nd Squadron. As a young officer, he became a flight leader, stage commander, and went on to become the troop carrier instructor and VIP pilot of the C-47 in the mid-1960s. A prolific pilot, he entered the airlines, becoming the captain of a DC-3, an F-27, and the Dark Herald of Air Manila. He moved on to Philippine Airlines, flying the HS-748 and the BAC 111. I remember the BAC 111 very well back in Philippine Airlines. I used to take flights. They called them the Bulilit flights at that time. Am I right, sir? Bulilit flights to Bacolod. Yung BAC 111, when it lands, air brakes on, everything shudders, but we're all safe. Ladies and gentlemen, he flew one of those. His dedication to safe aviation practices led him to specialize in aircraft safety and accident investigation, attending numerous trainings overseas and making him the top investigator for high-profile airline and general aviation accidents in the country. He also became the chairman of the Philippine Air Force Aviation Cadet Alumni Association, or BAF-ACES. And he is currently an outstanding member of the AOPA, the chairman of the president of the Safety or Air Safety Foundation, and still serves as flight safety director of the Philippine International Hot Air Balloon Fiesta. His whose spotless safety record is known all over the world. At the ripe age of 84, still very young, he can still outlast more of the younger ones among us in the organizing committee. Hard to believe. He monitors for 12 hours in the field during the fiesta. For being instrumental in paving the way for safer Philippine skies, ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate Captain Amado Jun Soliman Jr. Sir, Facundo, at your service, sir.
I have received so many plaques of appreciation and awards, but this night and tonight, I think this is the best of them all. I thank General De Rosario. Thank you very much for this very momentous award. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Captain Suleiman. As we continue, ladies and gentlemen, we also give due recognition to two people who, despite not being aviators, have greatly supported the Philippine aviation industry and contributed much more than they actually think they have. They really have been a boon to the Philippine aviation industry. And to them, we give this award.
The Honorary Aviator Award.
Our first awardee is the President and CEO of Clark Development Corporation, a self-made man who has risen to the top, has always put a premium on hard work and authenticity. While being a pilot may be the farthest thing from his mind, as he confesses that he hates flying, let alone driving, he has contributed a lot to the aviation industry by fully supporting its objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulate CDC President, Attorney Arthur Tugade.
Honestly, I cannot find any rhyme or reason why I receive an Aviator's Award. To be honest with you, I hate flying. I cannot even dare ride a roller coaster, much less a Ferris wheel. And so you see, I just smiled. At least by way of identity, I can now claim that I am in aviation. Mr. Joy Roa, Captain Roa, coming as it does from an iconic personality in the field of hot air ballooning, and a known TV personality at that. And before this wonderful audience, I assure you this award is much cherished. I further assure you that it will occupy a best place in my home as it will occupy a better place in my heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Fantastic. And our next honorary aviator, the man behind the game-changing tourism campaign. What many people may not know is that in his flights as cabinet secretary, he would gladly volunteer to sit where he can just to have a view of the cockpit, as he has always been fascinated with airplanes and other machines. He has supported the aviation industry by firmly believing in its capacity to foster economic growth and be a primary driving force for tourism and other industries. We would like to congratulate Secretary Ramon Jimenez Jr. And, ladies and gentlemen, to receive the award on behalf of Secretary Ramon Jimenez is the Honorable Joseph Anthony Quesada, Executive Director of the Nayo Filipino Foundation. Thank you very much, Captain Joy and General Del Rosario, and congratulations to Secretary Jimenez and, of course, Executive Director Quesada. Thank you for receiving the award in his behalf.